What's up, Sugar Junkies? Checking in on day 162 of Sugar Sobriety, which calculates out to week 23. It's a long time to go without any sugar and very, very little carbohydrates. Has it been difficult? Yes and no. The beginning was difficult. Since then, since I kicked that stuff and the withdrawals kind of went away, it hasn't been bad. It's been a pretty smooth journey, I have to say. I'd be lying if I said it was really, really difficult for me. But I've stumbled a lot over the years and I've learned a lot from my many, many mistakes. For those of you new to my channel, my name is Davidson, also known as ShugarJunki. I'm on a journey to lose 70 pounds, but more importantly, on a journey to fully kick. I guess I can't eradicate my addiction to sugar and carbs, but I want to learn how to manage my addiction to sugar and carbs and get the best of it instead of having it get the best of me. How successful have I been? How far along am I on my journey to lose 70 pounds? Well, let's check the scale in the gym and find out. What's up, guys? Day 162, week 23 at the gym. Obviously pretty happy with my results. I'm down another almost 2 pounds, and that puts us at about 58.4, which is not too shabby at all. We're gonna crack 60 pounds sometimes in the next couple weeks. And from there, it's just a matter of figuring out what my landing spot is on this journey. Front view, side view. I'll do both sides here. But as you can see, I don't really have much of a belly at all. Pretty shredded, looking good, got the guns going. I'm happy. As far as the gym, it's gone okay. I'm squeezing in my workouts where I can. I am doing 50 burpees once a week, which seems to be really helpful. Other than that, I'm maintaining my normal gym routine and I'm walking a lot. I might lose a bit of muscle, I'm walking so much, but I'll worry about that down the road. It's easy enough to pack it back on. So I'm pretty happy with where my muscle is at right now. That's it for this week, guys. Let's head back to the office and take a look at my side-by-side melon. So almost 60 out of my 70 pounds, nothing to sneeze at. I might not even go all the way to 70 pounds. It really just depends how I look in the mirror and how happy I am with what I see. At some point near the end of this, I'll probably go do a DEXA scan and see what % body fat I'm at. When I get to like a nice comfortable spot that I look good and I feel good, I actually feel good now, but where I'm just completely satisfied, then I probably will try to maintain from there. It might be a little less than 70. It could end up being a little more. It's really hard to gauge, but I'm certainly somewhere in that 10-pound range just to be at my ideal weight and level of physical fitness. So we haven't done it in a couple weeks. We're gonna have a visit with Fathead. Do I look older? Absolutely. So it's incredible how much weight will age you. As a guy, if you can hang on to your hair, which I'm doing with mixed results, and you can maintain your weight, you will look relatively young for your age. I'm turning 47 next week. I'm gonna probably make that my area of focus on next week's video. But 47 like this versus 47 like that, I definitely look at least my age there. Maybe worse, I may be older, maybe I look 60, I don't know. I have a hard time judging that. What I do know is when I look at that and I look at this myself now, I look way younger, way healthier, and I know I'm way happier. So if you're willing to make that 3-week commitment to getting sugar and carbs out of your life, this is what I was able to do. You could probably do as good or a better job than that. There's no reason why you can't live this life instead of that life. And believe me, this life feels a lot better. You can do more, you have more energy, you feel great. Your self-esteem goes through the roof because instead of people like kind of giving you the side eye saying, oh my gosh, what happened to this person? They tell you how good you look. That's amazing. I am now into that comfortable stage where patients pull me aside and say, hey, you look great. What have you been doing? One person said, hey, did you dye your hair? And I answered honestly. I said, well, yes, but I think you're probably noticing that I lost 60 pounds. And I would be remiss if I didn't mention, I took on a challenge this month. I've mentioned it maybe in another video, but I am doing Derek's Journey's Steps Challenge for the month of July. Basically just trying to squeeze in as many steps, walking or running, as I can throughout the course of the month and recording them. I'm just using my Apple Health app. That's all I've got, nothing fancy. It has been a bear of a week to try to do that. We've had probably 5 or 6 of the days rain all day, all night. It's been 55 degrees. It's been horrible. That being said, I've picked my spots. I've done what I can. I'm also on the road a lot. I managed to squeeze out about 63,000 steps. I did that by getting some very big days. I had some 15,000 step days in there, but I also had days where I got like 2,000. But I will try to up it in the coming weeks, so just really hit it hard. I'm on Team Yellow, so go Team Yellow. And in honor of Team Yellow, I wore a shirt with some yellow in it. I should have worn a more yellow shirt. And I don't have a yellow visor, but if I did, I'd wear it all month. Oh well. Anyway, go Team Yellow. And if you haven't checked out Derek's Journey, check him out. I'll put the link in the description below. His channel is fantastic. His family is amazing. And he's really good at organizing these challenges that sort of get the YouTube weight loss community together. And it's really nice. Still very, very busy throughout the course of the week and the weekend. My summer is probably going to be hectic. I am going to do my best to get one video out a week for you guys so that you can see where I'm at and we can track my journey. As time permits, I will try to get more videos out there. I want to. It's just a matter of having the hours in the day to do it. So, I haven't talked too much about it, but I have a sick family member. I'm dealing with that and I have to go out of town a lot. I will say this, the old me, and maybe you can relate to this, the old me would have used that as, or any crisis, as an excuse to let everything go and fall apart, let my diet go, and just go back to my old habits. I haven't felt that urge. Well, I will say I have heard the lizard brain say it a little bit, but I haven't really felt a strong urge to do it. I've suppressed it. And I know when I hear that voice, it's like, hey man, life's going a little bit difficult for you here. Why don't you enjoy yourself? But I know it's really saying, life's getting difficult. Why don't you make it 10 times more difficult by ruining your diet? What a lot of people will call comfort food or eating for comfort, just try to keep in mind, are you ever really more comfortable after you've binged? Not during, but after. Did it make you feel better? Did it improve things? For a few seconds maybe, but overall, are you in a better situation after you've binged or worse? I think it's clear that most of us would say worse. We're gonna feel guilty. We're gonna get fatter. We're gonna have more weight to deal with. And that wasn't even your original problem. You've just compounded all your other problems by adding an extra layer on top. Literally adding an extra layer on top. So that's it for this week, guys. Got a big birthday coming up next week. Halfway to 94, I'm gonna be 47. I'm gonna be on the wrong side of 47. Can't wait. Like right now, I feel better at 47 than I probably did in much of my 30s when I was having binging issues. And, I went up and down over the years, but there's times where I definitely feel better than when I was younger. That's possible for you. Remember, getting older doesn't have to be a crutch. We kind of build our own prisons a lot of the time. And there's no reason to make getting older more difficult. So for my fellow 40-plussers out there who are working hard to maintain and lose and take care of themselves, keep it up. Let's not let these 30-year-old people, 20-year-old people show us up. We don't have to. 47 is the new 43 and a half. Anyways, guys, I hope everyone had a great week. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell. Thank you so much for your support, and we will see you next week. Remember, life is so much sweeter without sugar.